Philly in its 5th conference championship, the last 8 years for Arizona. Well, this is uncharted territory as a franchise. Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horowitz, CBS Sports' Charley Casserly. Glad to be with you on the NFL Previews postseason edition here on CBSSports.com. It's the NFC Championship game, and Charlie, nobody thought that it would be the Eagles and the Cardinals. First time ever a 4-seed has hosted a conference championship game, and of course, as I mentioned, uncharted territory. But with the players that Arizona has, does that play a factor in this game at all? Especially when you're led by Kurt Warner?
Well, I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. Sometimes a team gets on a roll, and I think that's where the Cardinals are right now. Let's take Kurt Warner. He's been to the Super Bowl. He's won the Super Bowl. He's been there, and he's lost. And then he's been on the street and unemployed. So he understands the big picture here. In other words, it's not guaranteed you're ever going to be in this position again. At the end of the regular season, he made a comment to the players. He said, listen, men, this is special. We've got to take it up a notch, and they have. Arizona has been very impressive in the 2 games, and when you watch Kurt Warner, when you look at his eyes, that look in the eye is there. He knows this is it. This may be his last chance ever at winning it all, and he's playing terrific.
And the team as a whole really has responded to this worthy underdogs. Nobody's giving us a chance, and even though they're at home, even though they're a higher seed, again, they're the underdog heading into this game this weekend. Charlie, so many things have come together for Arizona and Philadelphia, but especially Arizona here in the last 2 games that nobody gave them credit for down the stretch when they were 9-7 to end the season. What specifically has been the most crucial to their success that they need to have happen again on Sunday?
Well, I think the running game, and they have to run the ball. How effective they are running the ball, I don't know if that matters as much as if they take the effort to run the ball, because running the ball gives them a play-action passing game. With their play-action passing game, that opens things up tremendously because they have a very talented group of receivers.
But they're going up against a defense that has been so effective here in the playoffs and all season long in Jim Johnson and his blitz schemes, and a defense that gave Arizona problems the first time they played.
Well, there's no question that they hurt Arizona the first time, but I'm going to throw the first Arizona-Philadelphia game out for this reason. Arizona had to come east on a short week and play on a Thursday night. Very unfair situation, and they played like it. That was not the Arizona team. Now, they're a much better team now anyway. But you're right. Jim Johnson's defense is going to come off the butts blitzing. They're very effective at it. They're going to try to get to Kurt Warner, rattle him. Kurt Warner still will turn the ball over because he'll drop it, hold it with one hand, and expose it when he goes to throw the ball. You know, I would look for Trent Cole to try to take a couple of swipes at that football.
You know, the other part to this for Arizona, and we'll get to Philly as a whole in one sec, but the other part has been the impressive play of the defense. Clancy Pendergast has made a phenomenal job here in the last 2 games, especially stopping the run. Is stopping Brian Westbrook, assuming he's healthy enough to play the entire game, the key for Arizona in this one as well?
Well, I think it always is, because when you stop Westbrook, you normally beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, Westbrook is not 100% healthy, so he may stop himself in this game. But defensively for the Arizona Cardinals, rookie Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie was the defensive rookie of the month for the NFC. And he's just done a tremendous job of playing the ball, playing it deep as well as anybody can be playing it right now. Eagles told me he's the best corner they faced so far this year, the way he's playing right now. And you got to add guys like Bertrand Berry in there, Antonio Smith, and Darnell Dockett. They're really taking control of the line of scrimmage, aggressive off the ball. And the other thing is crowd noise will really help them at home. And overall, they've played pretty good defense at home this year.
And they have caused a lot of turnovers here in the postseason as well, which is something Donovan McNabb has to be careful about because he does have 3 interceptions here in the postseason. But as a whole, Charlie, the talk is that Donovan McNabb playing maybe some of the best football of his career, and Andy Reid would agree with that. He's seen it. He's been with Donovan the whole time. When you look at Donovan McNabb, what does he have to do in this game for the Eagles to go to the Super Bowl?
I think don't turn it over. Be effective in his decision-making. What got him in trouble before the Arizona game versus Cincinnati and Baltimore was decision-making. And that's what he can't do, is make bad decisions, make smart decisions with the football. If he does that, then they have a chance to move the ball in this football game and score points.
They did it against the Giants. They were able to move it. But again, the key here for the Eagles, at least in both the Vikings game and the Giants game, a defensive play, an Asante Samuel interception. Do you think that may be the turning point in this one again? An interception one way or the other?
Well, it could be. You got two guys who are making plays on the football. Asante Samuel, excellent free agent pickup for the Philadelphia Eagles last year in the offseason. A lot of people think, hey, we need a wide receiver. No, Asante Samuel was the best player in free agency. They went and got him, and there's no question that he's paid off, especially here in the playoffs for him. So I think both of these guys are going to be key guys. I wouldn't be surprised if they both have interceptions in the game.
And, of course, the Eagles secondary is going to have a very tough task with Larry Fitzgerald, and we'll see if Anquan Bolden is healthy enough to go. He says he's going to go. We'll see how that plays out. Let's take a look at the AccuScore prediction real quickly. 10,000 tests, 10,000 mathematical results for the NFC Championship game, and you get 55% of the time. The Eagles win it on the computer. Again, they are the favorites heading into this game. You like Philly?
I'm going to go with Arizona in a shocker. A shocker, okay, sports fans. And here's why. Westbrook's not 100% healthy. Arizona's at home. And you know what? Arizona actually is playing better football right now in not all of the phases, but overall as a team than the Eagles right now. Arizona's offense is playing better than the Eagle offense. Their defenses are about similar. Arizona's home. Here's your shocker. Arizona in the Super Bowl, not hosting the Super Bowl.
The Cardinals going to Tampa. If it's Arizona, if it's Philadelphia, it doesn't make a difference. We'll talk about it in Tampa here on CBSSports.com. It's countdown to kickoff for the third consecutive year on CBSSports.com. We'll be talking to Hall of Famers, coaches. We'll be breaking down the game, CBS talent, all of that stuff from Tampa, and you should join us on CBSSports.com. For Charley Casserly, I'm Jason Horowitz. Enjoy the NFC Championship game. Take care, folks.